Hello, guys. Good evening. How are we doing? Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. How are we doing? Please let me know if you can hear me. Can you guys hear me? Let me just make sure that I'm loud and clear before we get started. Okay, let me know if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Please let me know. Awesome. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Matunde. Okay, fantastic. So, first and foremost, let's get introduced. Okay, I would like us to share, give me your first name as well as what city you're joining from, right? So, for example, Odoma, you're from Lagos. So, your first name and where you're joining us from tonight. Let's go. Let me say hi. Good evening, everyone. Give us your first name and where you are joining us from. Hello, Heidi from Calabar. Good evening, Edima from Uyo. Favor from Kano. Daya from Lagos. Aisha from Abuja. Grace from Abuja. Flake from Abuja. My Abuja people. Fortune from UK. Evelyn from Lagos. Joyce from Lagos. Na from Accra, Ghana. Hi. Sanja from Lagos. Biyi from Ilori. Good evening. You are very welcome. Joy from Port Harcourt. Rachel from Delta, Emanuela from Abuja, welcome, welcome. Immaculate from Anambra, hi. Toby from the UK, hi. Fola from the UK, hello. Grace from Sokoto, Oyeka from Benin, Sani from Lagos, Teresa from Lagos, Edith from Owerri, Billy from Maiduguri, Joy from Anambra. Hello, 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 hello. Fatima from Kano. Good evening. Jennifer from Anambra, Tinuke from Ibadan. You are all welcome. Temi from Lagos, Khadija from Kano, Kelebogile, I hope I said that right, from South Africa, Chisom from Enugu, Tosi from Akura, Comfort from Lagos. Welcome, 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 guys. If you know anyone that needs to be in this class and somehow you think they might have missed the memo, they might have missed the invites, do them a favor and just don't even send them the registration link. Just send them the YouTube link so they can just join straight away. Okay? Do them that favor. They will thank you. Perry from Accra, Ghana. Vivian from Abuja. Bukola from Georgia. Eunice from Ghana. Hi. Jackas from Lagos. You are welcome. Blessing from Abuja. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. If you're just joining, we are simply doing introductions in the comments, let us know where we're coming from or where we're joining from. Amatine from the UK. Hi. Blessing from Aqua Ibom. Hello, hello. You are welcome. Simone or Simon? I think it's Simon from the US. Hello. Louis from Anambra. Good evening. Okay, very quickly, let me add my my screen to my slides. Okay. So let me know if you guys can see my slides. Please let me know if you can see my slides. Hello, Sarah from the UK. I'm Doreen from Calabar, Josephine from Owerri, Mimi from Lagos. Hi. Osayonde from Warri. I'm really sorry if I mispronounce anybody's names. Apologies. Bookie from Canada. Hi. Favor from Abuja. Doreen from Calabar. Tima from Lagos. Rita from Ilori. Hi. Genevieve from Lagos. Hi. You can see this like Tito from Canada. Hello. Okay, now there's something I want us to quickly do before we get started. I want you to click on the settings. If you tap on your screen right now, right on YouTube, you know that setting sign that is like circular and has like spikes. Click on that setting, click on that button, click on video quality, right? And then click on the highest quality. So normally, typically, it will be on auto, right? But please click on the highest quality. And the reason is since I'm going to be projecting, like presenting slides, there's going to be text, there's going to be photos, explaining everything I want to teach you today. But I just want to ensure that you see everything crispy clear. And one of the ways I can obviously take notes for today is also take screenshots of the slides, right? So just to ensure that everything is sparkly clear, crystal clear, right? So go to your settings, click video quality, and then choose the highest one, okay? All right. Okay, we see how people joining in. Akubuje from Oshun. I'm Shaita from Lagos, and you from Anambra. You guys are still welcome. Thank you so much for joining me, and thank you for coming early, right? Thank you for coming early. Okay, so let's start with a bit of housekeeping. Like, I love the energy in the comment section right now, and I really love for us to maintain that energy, okay? Let us maintain that. Let's remain polite. Let's remain respectful. We can have different opinions without being disrespectful, right? I'm going to be teaching a lot, so please ensure that you have a pen and paper. And if it's not pen and paper, if you're a digital person, if it's on your tab that you want to write, no problem. Please do that as well. It's fine. Number 3, please ensure that you are also free from distractions. If you need to go and find one corner in your house to attend this class, please do so. If you need to beg your family members to please not disturb you for the next 2 hours, please help me to beg them so that you don't miss anything, okay? I'm not going to be able to go back and repeat stuff. So the last thing I want is for you to miss out on anything. And last but not least, I need you guys to stay open-minded. Why am I saying this? There's a lot of things I'll probably be teaching you today that will sound like the complete opposites of everything that you have ever learned about eating healthy or losing weight, burning fat and all of that. But one thing I can assure you is that everything I'm going to teach you today is going to be based on actual science. Like actual science. It's going to be based on actual studies. It's not just based on my own random opinion. I am also a pharmacist by training, so I am very, very big on things being factual, okay? All right. Now, let's get started with why we're here, okay? Why did you register for today's class? Now, I've heard all kinds of people have shared all different kinds of reasons with me, and I'd like to hear from you, but I'm just going to get us started with some of the things that, clients have told me, you guys on social media have told me. So many people have told me that they are tired of the way that they look and the way that they feel. People have told me they're tired of not getting results despite 1 million efforts. People have told me that they're tired of getting results, but then getting it back a few months later, or probably even gaining more, right? People have told me they're tired of eating the same boring fruits and salad over and over again in the name of weight loss. People are also tired of wasting money. You're paying for gym that you're not going for. You're buying all kinds of pills. You're buying waist trainer. You're buying this, buying that, buying all kinds of diets. But still, you don't have much to show for it. So tell me, which one am I missing? Why did you join today's class? What are you hoping for at the end of class today? Okay, welcome, guys. Marianne from Benin, Peace from Ibadan, Chisa from Abuja. Welcome. Okay, Organist says to get positive results. Sheba says, I just want to be able to eat my bread in peace. Fantastic. Instructor says, I want to see if I'm getting my goal right. Moses says, I want to lose weight. My weight loss journey, but I need to know more. Someone else says, getting results only to gain it back. To be more enlightened, to eat right, eating well. My BMI is saying I'm overweight. Okay. So it's to be fit and lose belly fat. So they're great, a bigger bump. Elizabeth says, I want to lose 20 kg. Okay. So they're hoping to learn how to count calories any meal I consume. I hope to have a better version of myself. That says to lose weight, recover from PCOS. I want to be fit. I'm hoping to lose belly fat. Fantastic. Okay. So let me see. I want to heal my DR. So DR is diastasis recti. For those of us who might not know, I just want to look good and lose belly fat. Lose stubborn belly fat and weight. Okay, got it. Now I'm saying having to eat different fruits from what my family is eating. My dear, I get you. I relate. A lot of my clients relate as well. So I've been on a program that I only drank protein shakes. I lost weight, but I immediately gained it back. I know, right? Okay. So from the comment section, right, from all of us, what all of us are sharing, I think one thing is pretty clear that number one, we want to get results for sure, right? Nobody goes on a weight loss journey and don't want to result. But then again, nobody goes on a weight loss journey wanting to gain the weight back. So number one, we want results, but number two, we want to be able to maintain those results. And to be able to do that, then you need to be able to build a lifestyle that you can really sustain. And that is exactly what today's class is. That is exactly what we're able to help my client Vivian do, who was able to go from a size 16 to a size 10. She has maintained it now for over a year. Obayo, who wanted to lose his belly fat and did not want to give up pounded yam. Somebody in the comment section was saying she wanted to be able to eat her rice, her bread in peace. That is exactly what today's class is. I'm going to teach you guys how to be able to enjoy these foods and still get results. Or Miriam, who lost 26 kg on our program, and she has been able to maintain it on her own terms. still eating the foods that she loves in a way that has been realistic for her. Okay? Today, I'm going to be helping you, number one, recognize the weight loss beliefs that have been sabotaging your success. Basically, I'm going to be showing you how some of the things you are doing are the weapons that are actually fashioned against your weight loss. Okay? It's not your village people. Number two, I'm going to show you how to eat carbs at every single meal. I'm saying breakfast, lunch, dinner every day and still lose weight using the simplest portion control tips that I share with my clients. Number three, I'm going to show you how to stay on track, because for many of us, the ginger is plenty when we start, but by week 2, week 3, week 4, by the time life starts to happen, we get off track. So how do you ensure that you're actually staying on track? How do you ensure that you're able to stay consistent enough to reach your goal? And last but not least, I'm going to be telling you all about my implementation program that will help you apply everything I'm going to teach you today, plus a lot more, in a simple step-by-step manner that will guarantee you the results that you want. Okay? And very, very quickly, if you stay till the very end of the class, I'm going to be sharing this free 3-day Nigerian meal plan. Now, this PDF has 3 full days of breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks for fat loss. It is the same meal plan that helped this client go from this to this in just 5 days. Okay? This meal plan was literally taken out of the meal plan that our clients use. We took 3 days out of it, put it to a PDF, and at the end of tonight's class, I'm going to be giving you the link to download it. Okay? Now, who am I? Very, very quickly. I want to give us a big, quick backstory. So we know, if you're wondering what gives you the authority to even be having this conversation with you guys, right? Now, whenever I tell people my story, people just always assume, or I tell people what I do, they just always assume that I was probably big and then I lost a bunch of weight and now I'm a weight loss coach and now I'm a nutritionist. But my story is actually a bit different. This was me in 2009. This is QC. I was in SS3 here. I don't know if there's anyone here who went to Queen's College, but if you did, say hi. Now, at this point, when I started realizing it's like I have a stomach, right? I was always small. In fact, I was a size 6. But I kind of noticed, but I was young then. I didn't really care. But fast forward to 2014, pharmacy school final year. I had been managing my stomach. I'd learned how to suck belly. I was managing it, right? But there was one morning, I had not even had breakfast. I was not eating anything. And then an ex made this joke that I was looking pregnant. And that was when I realized that the sucking belly was no longer working. Okay. I thought I was good, but no, I wasn't anymore at that point. And that was when I figured, you know what? I got to do something, right? Like many of us. And like many of us, I remember I paid somebody who had lost a bunch of weight, but apparently she didn't know what she was doing. I don't know how she lost the weight, but she could definitely not help me. There were the teas, there was the gym. I almost passed out one day. I never went back. But all the normal try different things. And then for 15 months, I was just in this cycle of trying and giving up and trying until I finally discovered nutrition. Until I finally discovered the power of being in a calorie deficit. And the result I had not gotten for over a year, I got it in just 1 month, in just 30 days. Okay. And that was when my mind really like, oh my God, right? Now, with my background as a pharmacy student, actually graduated first class, I decided, you know what, I'm going to take this thing seriously. I got my first certification in nutrition for disease management. And my real motivation for that as well was my dad. Diabetes runs in my family. Okay. My grandma died of complications of it. My uncle, my dad's brother, he's had it for decades. And when my dad went for his normal yearly medicals one time and they told him he was pre-diabetic, it was not a shock. It just felt like the thing had come for him too. And that's when I just realized, you know what, there's nutrition. We can do something about it. And guess what? It has been 8 years, right? Until date, my father has never used medications for his blood sugar. Till today, his blood sugar is normal. That is what excites me about nutrition. Okay. Fast forward the next year, I decided to get my second certification in the US. So now I'm a US certified integrative nutrition health coach. I wrote my best-selling book, What Should I Be Eating? And fast forward many years later, we have been able to coach tens of thousands of people to not just lose weight, but to sustain it, to make it realistic, to build an actual lifestyle. And with all of that experience in coaching all of these people, my own personal experience and all of my knowledge and expertise, I'm bringing you guys the most amazing class today. Okay, they are going to ever attend on weight loss and fat loss. So let me know if you guys are ready. Give me a hashtag ready in the comment section and let's get the ball rolling. Give me a hashtag ready. Give me a hashtag ready. Ready, ready, ready. Fantastic. Okay, let's go. Now, remember the first thing I said. I'm going to show you how you might be the one that is the weapon fashioned against your weight loss, right? I'm going to show you some of the ways that you are making your life hard. Now, the very, very first one is this belief that your body is the reason why you can't lose weight. It is somehow your body's fault. So you might say things like, it's my genes. Tell me, which one of the following have you ever said to yourself? It's my genes. That's why I can't lose weight. My mom is big, my dad, my auntie, everybody's big. So, that's why. Or you told yourself something like, I'm big boned. Okay. Or you told yourself, oh my God, my fat is just stubborn. My own fat is it's from another planet. Right? Let me know which one you told yourself. Or you told yourself, I'm just too old. I'm menopausal now. That time has just passed. Which one have you told yourself? Bukola says, I'm big boned. Okay. So let me see. Shade says, I think it's my genes, my stomach from my mama and papa. Okay. Let me know which one you believe. Let me see. Adini says it's my genes. Lima Couture says it's my genes. Watune says it's my genes. It's a lot of it's my genes though. Watune says I'm big boned. Okay. Let's see. Osagie says it's my genes. Amadinike says my fat is stubborn. Okay. Elizabeth said I told myself it's my genes. Okay, you guys, you know what? I'm going to break down each one of these for you, and I'm going to show you why you cannot. None of these things, none of them hold water. Okay, let's start. Let's start with the genes one. The one where you feel like it is a family thing. It is absolutely normal to feel that way, especially when you look around you, right? Your mom, your dad, your uncle, your auntie, everybody, the whole family, right? But the truth is, I'm not saying that genes have nothing to do with it, because it does, right? But guess what? Your genes play maybe a 5 to 10 or max, maybe 15% role in this whole your weight thing, right? You being overweight or you being obese. Which means that the remaining 85 to 95% is based on you. It's based on your habits. Okay? It's based on your habits, it's based on your environment. So what that means is that if you decide by yourself today that you want to do things differently from what your parents are doing, the reason why it looks like a family problem is because you have emulated the habits of the people you grew up with, right? When we come from heaven to earth, right? When they give birth to us, we don't know how to eat healthy, right? It's not something that comes from, it's not natural. It is when you come to this earth that somebody has to show you that, this is how to portion your food, this is how to cook the food, and guess what? If what you learn are the habits that are going to make you overweight, then of course you're going to be overweight. It's just normal. It's not about it's not because of the genes. It's because you have learned bad habits. All of us now are older. We're trying to do better. We're trying to learn more. Right? We're trying to correct the things we grew up learning. But you see those bad habits that we grew up learning, that is the issue. So if now as an adult, you unlearn them and start to do things differently, you will lose the weight. Number 2, I'm big boned. This one, I love x-rays. X-rays usually solve this one because if you take 2 people, one person who is a size 12, one person who is a size 18, and you compare their x-rays, so they have the exact same statistics. So the same age, same height, same sex, everything about them is the same. The only thing difference is this person is size 12, this person is size 18. If you look at their x-rays, I am telling you, you will not be able to tell the difference between who is size 12 and size 16. Because guess what? Their bones are going to look the same. So this idea that you're big boned, now, yes, you might have a higher bone density, which might make the scale higher, right? Your weight when you climb the scale. But in terms of your dress size, your bones has nothing to do with it. Your bones are not fatter than other people's bones. It is not. There's nothing like that. And that's just fact. And for those of you who believe that your fat is stubborn, that one is something I can definitely relate to, because when you have put in so much effort in trying to lose this weight over and over and over and over and over again, you keep trying different things and nothing is working. It is natural to start thinking that there is something wrong with you. There is something wrong with your own body. Somehow your body is broken. You start telling yourself your metabolism is slow. You start telling yourself all these different things, right? But the reason why, so imagine me, I've been trying for 15 months, over a year. And I mean, I was really trying. I was working out. The workouts I did then, well, I can't do it now. I was so desperate, right? The results I didn't get in 15 months that I now got in 30 days. What that 30 days proved to me was that the issue was not my body. I just did not know what I was doing. When you finally figure out how to lose fat, when you figure out the most fundamental thing, which I will be telling you later on in class, I'm not just going to be showing you, I'm going to be telling you exactly how to achieve it. Once you finally understand the fundamentals of fat loss, believe me, you will start losing fat and you realize that all this while you thought your fat was stubborn, you just were not doing the right thing. Okay? And if you think that you are too old, I want you to read this chart from Miss Olufunke. So Miss Olufunke, she's 56. She was 56 at this time. And that was her major concern, because she just felt like, oh, back then when she wanted to lose weight, she knows what she would do, the weight to just come off. It just seemed like it was so much easier, right? And now it felt like so much work. It felt like it was taking, I don't know, nothing was working. And first thing I had to do was help her just understand that, number one, yes, we do. As our metabolism slow down a bit with age, yes, it does. But number one, doesn't stop you from losing weight. Number two, you can actually get your metabolism back up. Okay. And for somebody who was saying it was impossible for her to lose this weight, and she was only joining my program because somebody referred her, she went from 100.7 kg to 93.7 kg in just 5 weeks. She had lost 7 kg in 5 weeks, despite all her fears and all her doubts. This was somebody who was already menopausal. So no, you're not too old. You've had clients 66. I currently have a client that is 71. So no, you're not too old. Okay? You can absolutely lose this weight. And the problem when you keep thinking or believing all these things, you think it's your family, you think it's your bones, you think it's your body or your fat or whatever it is that you're thinking, you are taking away focus from what is most important. And most importantly, you are feeding your mind a negative message. All of us know how you go to church, you go to all these conferences and all these motivational speakers, and they're telling you to speak positivity into your life. They're telling you to manifest. But then you're there and sitting now and telling yourself, my fat is stubborn, or no, it's my family. If you say it is your genes, that is the reason you can't lose weight. Considering the fact that you cannot be reborn, right? You cannot change who your mom or your dad are, right? It makes it funny, because then indirectly I say you will never lose weight, because if it's your genes, then you're in trouble. That's the end for you, because you cannot change your genes, right? You need to stop feeding your subconscious mind a negative message. You need to first of all actually believe that this thing I want to start to is possible for me to get results, possible for me to lose weight. So with that said, in reality, where does weight loss really start? Because it doesn't start in the kitchen and it doesn't start at the gym. Where does weight loss really start? Thank you so much, Ajeshawa. It starts in your mind. Thank you, Sarah. It starts in your mind. There's nothing that you're going to learn from today's class. Let it be this. I need you to first of all believe that this weight you want to lose, it is possible. I don't care what your goal is or how scary it is, but I need to first accept that it's actually possible for me to do it. And you might not yet know how, and that's why you're in today's class, but it is possible. Okay? It is possible. And I want you to also meet, people like Vicky, who had all the doubts in this world, right? She says, "Hi, Adrian, I would love to give you the biggest hug. If I could see you right now, I have lost 12 kg. I can't even believe I'm typing this right now, from 80 to 68 kg. I tried putting on my wedding reception dress and it's practically falling off my body. And to think that I just finished nursing my child 3 months ago." So for those of you who are also moms who are thinking about how to lose the baby weight, it is possible. Okay? Number two issue that is putting a lot of us into trouble is thinking that as long as you eat little food or as long as you're eating healthy, then automatically you should lose weight. Tell me which team you're on. Are you team, I don't eat that much, but I'm not losing weight? Or team, but I only eat like once a day, right? But the weight is not moving. And number three, I eat healthy, I eat clean, I eat organic, but nothing is changing. The fat is not going. Which team are you on? Which one are you? Where do you fall? You fall under I don't eat that much. I eat only once a day. Or you are eating as healthy as possible and still nothing is happening. Okay, Chinny says I don't eat that much. Michael says I eat once a day. Alicia says team D3. Precious says I don't eat that much. Elizabeth says to be honest, I eat a lot. Thank you for your honesty. Farida says I don't eat that much. Aisha says I eat once a day. Okay, let's see. Fatih says I don't eat that much. Rukaya says I don't eat much. Maritha says I eat once a day. Okay, fantastic. Now I want to show you guys how you enter trouble, okay, despite eating once a day. Because I think the mistake that we make is I'm not saying that portion is not important, and I'm not even saying that frequency is not important, because it is, right? I mean, the more times you eat, likely the more calories you might eat, but it's not necessarily. And let me explain. The way our body works, it accounts for all of the calories that we're eating, right? So you might not know the calories in what you're eating, but your body's keeping track, right? The fact that you are unaware does not change the fact that your body is recording all these things. It's just like when you go shopping and you're checking your ATM card every year, you're spending. By the end of the day, you might not really realize how much you spent in total, right? But all the debit alerts will remind you. And that's how your body works. It is counting calories. And you have to understand that there can be plenty calories in a small amount of food. Okay? The food does not have to be plenty for there to always be plenty calories. There's some foods that have low calories and small. So despite you eating just once a day, or despite you not eating much, it doesn't mean that you're not eating too many calories. And I'm going to show you a typical day. Okay. So for those of you saying that you eat only once a day, okay, now you have starved yourself all day practically. Now you've gotten back from work, you are tired, and it's time to finally eat. You deserve this food. Okay, and you start with like 3 cups of rice, of cooked rice. It's not too much rice. Okay, for somebody that's not eating all day, that's 615 calories. Now you then put your atadinding on top. If you are African, you know how we like our stew now. If oil is not swimming on top, is it stew? No. Now I put that stew on top, but that stew has about 3 tablespoons of oil in it. 360 calories. Okay. Then your chicken, we have fry. It does see with chicken is even very big like that, but you fried it, so now it's 300 calories. And what is rice without dodo? You sprinkle some. Again, what is dodo? Fried. Now you've eaten over 1,400 calories. And honestly, if this was all you ate all day, true, you probably lose weight. At 1,450, that's not a bad number in terms of the calories. But let me show you how you enter trouble. There are 2 ways. The first one, I call it mindless eating. Mindless eating in the sense that you don't have things that just enter your mouth, but you don't even remember them because it's just there. It skips your mind that you ate it. Things like your peanuts. You know how all of us have one bottle of granite somewhere in your house. If it's not on your dining, it is on top of your kitchen counter, or it is on your office, on your table in your office, on your drawer in your office. You have that granite somewhere. Every handful you eat is about 200 calories. I don't know how many handfuls you do through the day, but add it by yourself. Then your child comes, oh, mommy, I want to come and open my biscuits for me. Or daddy, come and open my biscuits for me. But as it's your money that bought it. You decide that you deserve one piece. You take, you eat. Those are things you don't remember. Or you're packing your children's plates and then they did not finish their food in this economy. They did not finish food care. You help them to finish it because you've turned yourself into your house trash can. Everybody's leftover is entering your own stomach. Okay. But guess what? Like I said, you might not remember, but your body is keeping accurate records. All those food that everything is entering, your body is calculating the calories, is adding up. Then there are now the things I call hidden calories. These ones, it's not as if you forgot that you ate it or you drank it, but in your mind, you honestly think that they are 0 calorie or they are very low calorie, right? Things like this snack now is a cashew nut brand. It's called Lion. I like it very much. But you see this small pack they are staring at is 570 calories. That is a whole meal. But we will snack on it and we say, it's cashew nuts now. It's healthy. Or the people that are telling you need to drink water, you need to stay hydrated, but water is boring. So you decided to do juice. But because of how seriously you're taking this weight loss journey, you decided to make your own juice. You're not even taking any chances. You're not buying all those packed juice. So you go home, buy your fruit, juice it yourself. But guess what? I don't care how natural this your juice is. Oh, if you take 50 cl bottle, right, and you pour that your juice inside, you are still drinking about 240 calories. And that's the honest truth. That is the honest truth. The Coke that you are running away from, that same 50 cl bottle of Coke, is about 210. In fact, there's this new one they are doing now for like the past year. I noticed that the ones they are selling now, if you look at the label, there's this lower part around it that says less sugar. The new ones they're doing now is actually 160 calories. It's not even 210 again. Now, I know you say, but the juice is healthy now. It has vitamins, it has minerals. I'm not saying it does not have, but that does not somehow erase the 240 calories that is inside. Right? And when it comes to fat loss, you have to keep those calories in mind. You can't just forget about it and say it doesn't matter. It matters. You thinking it doesn't matter is why you are here. Do you understand? Or you see those of us that like tea, you can drink like 4 cups a day. But because they said sugar is bad, you started using honey, no problem. But the problem is that you forgot or you were not aware that while a tablespoon of honey is 63, the sugar you're running away from is just 48. Again, some we say, but the honey is natural. You are still missing the point. The calories is still the calories. You see, the same way you are trying to use less sugar, and when you want to put sugar, let me put small. That's the same way you have to put small honey. You can't say because it's honey, you carry it and just, not measure. So I don't know how many tablespoons of honey you do, multiply by the number of cups of tea that you do, but that one is there. Okay? This someone says, which juice am I referring to? Fruit juices. So your pineapple juice, your orange juice, your apple juice, whatever other mixture you want to do. Now let's look at the whole day. So let's say you do let's say 2 teacups or cups of coffee. You add like 2 tablespoons of honey, one tablespoon, 126 calories. That bag of cashew nuts that was not anything, 570. The bottle of juice you drank instead of water, 240. That house biscuits that you stole, 100. Then we now have the actual meal that you ate, right? That rice and plantain and chicken that you ate. We add that one. That's how your whole day you have done over 2,600 calories. And mind you, if you are trying to lose weight, for most people, it should be eating between about 1,200 to 1,800 calories. But you have eaten 2,600, even though you ate once a day. This is where the problem is. For those of us asking about Zobo itself does not have issue, but it just depends on what you use to sweeten it. If you're sweetening with honey, I pack plenty honey inside, then you have to calculate the honey that you've poured inside, and that will be the calories in it. So it's not as if honey, Zobo itself, the leaves, if you pour water inside, it is like tea. It's practically 0 calories. It's the sweetener you put inside that will now determine whether you have a problem or not. Okay? Now, our last belief that puts us in trouble. There's so many of us that feel like if we're not on something, like if we're not using something, then we can't get results. So tell me which one of these you have ever tried or you've ever been on. Have you ever, which one? Is it slimming tea? Is it lemon water? Is it apple cider vinegar? Is it waist trainer? The ones me have done, I did slimming tea. I did the ACV. I did apple cider vinegar. Those are the two I did. I never did waist trainer because that one never made sense to me. But let me know, which one have you done? Oh, someone says about zero coke. Zero coke actually has zero sugar. They use the low calorie sweetener. So yeah, zero coke is really zero calorie. Okay, Adeka says waist trainer. Adekoya says all. Okay. Patience says apple cider vinegar. Ransom Quinty says the first three. Rashida says slimming herbs. Okay. Lima Koto says number 2 and 3. Lemon water and apple cider. Okay. Someone says she has waist trainer. Ajibade said Abe says lemon water. Ebele says all. Okay. Aditya says, I think I once tried lemon tea. Adam says slimming tea, lemon water. Fantastic. Now, I know that these things, when you actually understand how fat loss works, you very quickly realize what a waste of money these things are. Like, honestly. Because we keep jumping from all these different products, all these different things, in the hope to lose weight. But the truth is, if you keep thinking all these things they hold your weight loss success in their hand, you keep jumping from pill to pill, right? Because this celebrity released their own pill today, you buy. This one released their own tea, you buy. This one released one herb, you buy. This one released waist trainer, you buy. But physiologically, in terms of how fat loss works by being in a calorie deficit. All these things do not help you do that. You drink lemon water, you'll be hydrated, though, but lemon water is going to enter your body and burn fat. Okay, I need you guys to stop throwing money away. It is so bad that sometimes people enter our DMs to learn more about our programs. By the time we explain, okay, well, this program, this is what it includes. We'll help you, we'll send you this, we'll give you this, we'll give you this. And by the time we finish listing everything, they're asking, okay, now, so which supplements are you going to give us? I did not see any supplements on the list. And then we're genuinely telling them there's no supplement. There's no, there's nothing. And then people are like, oh, is it because I've not paid? Is it because it's until I pay before you tell me which drug you people are using? There are literally people who do not believe that it is possible to lose weight by just fixing your diet. And if you continue to have that belief, you will just continue wasting money. And not just wasting money, it will take your focus away from what's important, which is being in a calorie deficit. All that time you are investing and money you are investing, focus it on being in a calorie deficit and you will see results. All those teas that you're buying, okay, some of them might help you reduce bloating, no problem. Some might help you reduce your appetite, which is what a lot of them do. But you see, the problem with reducing your appetite is this. Some of them reduce your appetite so much that you're eating so little. But there's also a danger in eating very little. The danger in eating very little is, number one, you will not hit your nutrition goals. We all have a certain amount of fiber we should eat per day. We have a certain amount of protein we should eat per day. It is very difficult to do that when your appetite is terrible. You will not hit those goals. There's a certain amount of all the same vitamins and minerals that you should be getting per day. I'm telling you, you will not. So yes, will you be burning fat? Yes. But will you be slowly malnourishing yourself? Yes. Another issue with eating too little is that you can also significantly slow your metabolism if you're not eating enough. In as much as I've been saying too much calories is bad, guess what? Too little calories too is bad, oh. Will you lose weight? Yes, but your metabolism will suffer for it. And you end up in a slimmer body with a lower metabolism, which means that you will gain that weight back very much faster. Your weight will just jump back. You wonder what happened. So you need to be careful. Some of them might marginally increase the metabolism, but the truth is, most of them, they just send you to the toilet 20 times a day. The toilet becomes your bedroom. And some of us will be so excited. I lost 5 kg in 2 days. That 5 kg, let's be honest though, is it fat or is it just shit that you just continue to shit to lose that 5 kg? Most of these products cannot help you entice. Some of them are like, belly fat burner. There's not going to enter your body and start burning belly fat. It doesn't work like that. If you did any, doctors will know safe. Because the way the body, that's just not how your body works. That's not how fat burning works. the way our body works does not support this in any way, shape, or form. And that's why they don't work. Okay. And what scares me the most is that most of them are not safe. And here's what I mean. Now, for your normal Panadol that you use for headache or your malaria drugs, before they are released onto the market, these drugs are tested for years. I'm talking about up to 7 years of clinical trials of them testing and testing and testing and testing to make sure that is it safe, what are all the side effects. They want to cover all their bases before they start giving it to you. What dosage is okay, what dosage is not okay. But you see all the supplements that we use, they don't have to do that though. All they have to prove is that if you take it now, you're not going to die. But you see, what's going to happen to your kidney in the next 2 years if you use it? There's no data. We don't know. What's going to happen to your liver in the next 18 months if you continue using this thing? We don't know. You know how your drugs come with this small leaflet inside? When you buy malaria drug, when you buy antibiotics, you will always see one small paper inside with tiny, tiny writing. You see Orishi, they wrote on it. The reason why they have all that information is because of the years of study that they've done. Does your supplement have that type of data? It doesn't. So in a way, you're kind of on your own. Okay. Now, I'm not saying that all of them are like that. There are a few that have been around for long enough and have actually been tested. Very few. But a lot of people send me products and I'm seeing all these ingredients about one herb in Taiwan or one herb in China that I've never heard of. That if I go online, there's no study on it. I cannot help you. I cannot help you. I don't know. And it is so unnecessary because none of these people, none of these my clients use any teas or any waist trainer. It did not stop them from burning belly fat. Okay? And they were still eating carbs every day. So yes, it is very, very possible for you to lose belly fat. And no, you don't need any special drink. I definitely don't need to suffocate yourself in a waist trainer 18 hours a day. Okay? Now, let's get into how to actually enjoy these carbs and still burn fat. And before we go on, for those of you who are still doubting, because I know I've been saying it since, and you can eat carbs every day. And some of you in your at the back of your mind, you're still thinking, is it really possible? Is it really possible what this girl is saying? I want to quickly show you something. Now, this is one of our clients. This is a result over 3 weeks. I'm just about 7 kg. But more importantly, what I really want to show you is what she was eating. Okay. So I basically took screenshots of her meals from the group. So basically, you post their meals inside of the group. So this was one of her dinner options. It says it was this is potatoes with some effervescent and fish. So she had this at dinner at around 7:30. This one was posted also 7:30. I think this was another dinner. This was plantains, right, with fish sauce and coleslaw. This was a lunch. So I think at past 2. This is rice with catfish pepper soup. And this one was a breakfast, right? So this one was an egg sandwich. And this is how all our clients eat, right? They literally have a carb at every single meal. And no, that is separate from losing weight because we ensure that they're in a calorie deficit. Now, whether you are trying to lose belly fat or back fat, is your arms, whatever, I don't know, whatever your goal is, you can still eat carbs every day. As long as you're in a calorie deficit, you will lose the fat. I don't care what your goal is. Now, one of the easiest ways to achieve this calorie deficit I've been shouting since morning, right, is something called the plate method. But I want to quickly show you the idea behind it. Now, I'm going to show you how the calories in different food groups changes across board. Okay? Now, you remember classes of food now from primary school: vegetables, fruits, your carbs, your protein, your fats, and oil. Now, I want you to imagine that we are measuring the exact same quantity for all these different classes. So we're going to use a cup. Now, a cup is a standard size. It's about 250 mils. And for this vegetable, I'm going to use cabbage as an example, right? So if you take cabbage, you shred it, the way we shred it for salad, you measure 1 cup. It's about 17 calories. Very low. Let's move on to fruit. If you take, let's say, pawpaw, let's use pawpaw as an example for fruit. You dice it, you measure it in that same 1 cup, 60 calories. Now you can see that we've jumped from 17 to 60, right? Both of them are still low, but this tells you that what? Your fruits are higher calorie than your vegetables. But let's move on to our starch. Of course, I had to use our beloved rice as our example. So if you take that same 1 cup you've been using to measure, you boil rice, you measure that same 1 cup, that same quantity, 205 calories. We've gone from 60 to what? 205 with carbs. With your starch. Now let's move on to protein. Let's use chicken. Remember, we're trying to use the same quantity. If we take chicken, let's say chicken breast, we dice it again, measure that 1 cup. It's about 248 calories. So your carb and your protein, they're similar, right? Now let's move on to your fat and oil. Okay, like your granules. I think a lot of us forget that granules, cashew nuts, and so on and so forth are fats. Because if you think about it, your granules, you get granule oil. Your coconut, you get coconut oil. All your nuts are under fat and oil. Now, 1 cup of granules, remember, is this same measurement you've been using since, is 828 calories. A cup is a standard size of 250 mils. So I want you to look at the graduation. Went from 17 for veggies to 60 for fruit to 200 and something for your starch and protein to 800 and something for fat and oil. This is why when we say, your vegetable, eat plenty, it's not just because it has fiber or because it has a lot of vitamins and minerals. It's also because it is low calorie. And you can eat a lot of it and get away with it without eating too many calories. Your fruits as well. Your starches, we tell you to moderate it. But you see that fat and oil, we tell you to use as little as possible. This is the reason why. Do you know how many calories are in a cup of oil? It's 1,900 and something. Do you hear me? That's the same cup oil. 1,009 something. So when we're saying use small. This is why. And it is based on this that the idea behind the plate method was established. So the idea is that when you carry your plate, half of it should have vegetables, whatever vegetable you want it to be. Whether it's going to be a salad, or whether it's going to be a foyu, whether it's going to be the kai congo, bitter leaf soup, or whatever it's going to be, half of your plate should be a vegetable. Now the remaining half, if you divide that half into two, quarters should have your carb. So that's going to be your rice, your yam, your eba, your plantain, whatever. Put it at that quarter. The last quarter will then have your protein. Specifically lean protein. That's protein that does not have too much fat around it. Not the one that is when you want to put your meat now. It's the one there's fat everywhere. That's the one you want to eat. Keep your protein lean. Then you complete the meal with a small fruit, whether a small apple, a cup of pawpaw, right? One small orange, whatever. Now, there's one class of food that is currently not on the screen. From the list I shared with you earlier, there were 5 classes, right? There are only 4 on this screen. Which one is missing? You can do egg is a protein. It can be egg. Your protein can be anything. It can be fish. It can be chicken. It can be meat, beef, goat meat, snail, egg, whatever makes you happy. Thank you, Omoshewa, your fat and oil. Now, it's not that fat and oil is not on this screen, no. But it's just that it is more subtle. Because remember what I said about using small. Because, for example, now, that salad, I will put salad dressing. Abby, that's fat. That stew, I cooked it with small oil. That's what? That's fat. So whatever way that fat can enter your food, just try and make sure you are minimizing it. It's also why your protein, you should not fry it. Whether you want to boil it, you want to grill it, you want to air fry it, you want to bake it, put it in the oven, whatever it is you want to do, sure, don't throw it inside oil because the calories will just jump, right? And whatever other way that oil can enter it, or your food, okay, the stew I cooked or the efforiro that you made, just keep the fat and oil as low as you can. Okay, this is another example, but it's the same idea. This time around for vegetable, we have a foriro. Then for our starch, we use the wheat. It can be eba, it can be poundo, whatever you want. Then for the beef, I use goat meat, but it's boiled goat meat. You can also fry it or throw it in the oven if you want. But the idea is the same. Okay. This is the power of the plate method. This is one of our clients using the plate method, and this was a review that she sent. She says, hi, hope you're good. This is what I had for lunch. So this is one of like her own representation of the plate method, right? Somebody asked about egg. See somebody using egg. So it says people are already commenting that I am losing weight. My meals are very filling and yummy, and I no longer crave for junk food. Okay. Such a simple method, but it is a very, very powerful method. For those of you who are currently struggling, you have no idea how to go about it. This is something you can start practicing today and start getting some results. Now, the last thing I said I was going to teach you guys today was how to stay on track. Okay? How to stop falling off the wagon every time. Now, which one of the following describes you the best? I end up eating whatever I see because A, I can't figure out what to eat. B, I don't have time to meal prep. C, I don't even like cooking. D, I travel a lot. Which one are you? Much of this Titus fish is a very oily fish, and yes, you are very right. Personally, the way I eat Titus, I rather use it as a sauce than eat it by itself, especially on a fat loss journey, because of how oily it is, the calories are higher than like your croaker or your tilapia and so on. Okay, so let me see. Someone says I don't know what to cook. Perfect. Rika says A, I can't figure out what to eat. Farida says A and B, I can't figure out what to eat. No time to meal prep. Jackass A, I don't know what to cook. Someone says B and D, don't have time to meal prep and travels a lot. Adibade says A and B. Patience says I don't have time to meal prep. Let me see. Vivian also says A and B. Since I don't have time to meal prep. Okay, I'm still low. I don't have time to meal prep. People also don't can't figure out what to eat. Okay. Someone says A to C. I am C. Okay. All the others also apply to me, but you see that C, people always assume that you're a nutritionist now. And people assume they like cooking. Please, being a nutritionist and being a chef are two different things. I don't like cooking. I cook for survival. I cook only because I absolutely have to. Now, the biggest mistake that a lot of us make is that we wait till hunger sets in, right? So you're at the office in the middle of your starvation, when your stomach is already making noise and complaining. It is inside that moment you now ask, what will somebody eat now? And it is because you keep waiting till you are starving. That is why you keep eating rubbish. Because guess what? If you're already hungry, you are going to eat whatever you see. Anything goes. We don't plan. Planning zero. We plan every other area of our life. Plan. But you see this food one, we just somehow think or we hope that it will just magically somehow figure itself out. It will just work out somehow, which is always very interesting. Because it will not work out though if you don't work it out. And you have to have a plan for different scenarios. So yes, sometimes you get home late. Sometimes maybe the weekend was busy. You could not buy anything. Whatever the case is, whatever the scenario is, you have to have a plan for it. And sometimes I know we feel like, when we talk about meal prepping or planning, some of us imagine all those Instagram videos where they have multiple plates in stacks. Everything is already made Monday to Sunday. I'm not talking about that type of planning, no. Sometimes planning can be as simple as you lying down on your bed in the night and saying, or before you even go and lie down, open your fridge, open your cabinet and say, okay, tomorrow is another day. Tomorrow morning, what is the plan? What am I going to have? What's in the house? What can I quickly put together? And then for lunch, what's my plan? So I don't think I can cook that lunch. I don't think I can carry food to work. Okay, maybe I'll buy this and buy that. You even telling yourself that, okay, this is what I will buy from this particular place. But guess what? Mentally, you sorted out lunch. You have decided that, I'm going to the place and this is what I'm going to go and buy when I get there. It is a plan. Don't wait till it is when you are now in the office. Hunger is not striking you. Somebody will now pass with meat pie or chin-chin. You say, I beg, please give me. That is why you keep getting into trouble. Plan, even if it's every night before you sleep that you are able to do it. There are some times where all of us have time, weekend, we're able to really plan. And there are just some times where it's just it doesn't work out like that, right? And I'm going to give you a perfect scenario. There's some times where the weekend is weekending, I get too busy and I'm unable to meal prep. I'm able to prepare anything. Those are the days. For breakfast, I have my go-to things. Is that I do cereal, or I do oats, or I do bread and boiled egg sandwich. Because life is not hard. The day that I learned how to make oats in the microwave, I have never gone back because there's nothing faster. It's also why I personally always make sure that I have at least cereal or oat at home, because I know that it is my backup. I need to make sure it's there in case I need it, right? I always try and make sure I have a fruit at home, because I know that, okay, bad as it bad, I want to make sure I have a source of fiber. I want to make sure I have some fruit at home. So I just buy. Randomly, I keep buying. My way to work, if I see, you know how those malams, you drive by, you stop, buy. Just to make sure that, okay, there's something at home. I always also make sure I have a protein. The few time weekends when I have a lot of time, I like chicken. I make chicken plenty. Put it in the freezer. I also always have egg, because that one I can always quickly boil. But what I'm trying to do is I am taking the different food classes and making sure that, okay, there's something, right? There's something available that I can, even if I'm rushed, I can quickly just, okay, and let's just join, and I can walk out of the house. For snack, I can easily do something packed like biscuits. All these biscuits now, they all have small packs. Rich Tea now has a small pack. McVitie's now has a small pack. Small like that. Fruits are also a perfect snack. There's no preparation. If I carry one apple and one banana, throw inside my bag, my snack have do. Or one boiled egg and one banana, snack have do. If there is corn, if we're a season of corn, my lunch is set. Either I'm the one boiling it or I'm buying it somewhere. I don't even bother, because it's easy. If I'm coming back late from work, I would just, and I know that this house I am going to, there's no food waiting for me there. I could come and stop at my suya guy's place, buy suya, tell him not to add oil when he's heating it up for me. Let me go, my guy, soak it with Gary. But because of the little effort put behind it, I'm not waiting last minute to figure it out. I know what I'm going to do, even though it's not perfect. This whole day is 15 calories. So it is possible, but it is because you're not planning at all. That's why you keep falling off the wagon. Or what if you're not even at home at all, right? And you travel? Because right now I'm traveling. I'm not even in Lagos, right? Okay, breakfast. Personally, whenever I'm not in my house and I know I'm up and down, I'm looking for somewhere I can easily order something. Is it going to be a sandwich? This is a fruit juice, but it's a vegetable fruit juice. So the calories are nowhere as high as a regular fruit juice. If you do a vegetable fruit juice, it's a lot less. So you can do a combination of some vegetable and some fruit to bring the calories down. So for example, now this one is from So Fresh. You can do other ones. If you're in the abroad, there's Subway, right? There's Subway, there's Tesco, there's more, there are places, right? Even Starbucks has low calorie options. For snack, I mentioned that there's all these small packs. Now, that Rich Tea one, now there's a pack that you have just 4 inside. It's just 152 calories. If I enter the place, I usually half portion of jollof rice. I'll do 2 portions of their salad. If they don't have grilled chicken, I will just buy egg JJ, because all the other things are always fried. That's their problem. The fish is fried, the meat is fried, everything is fried. So when I go to places like that, if they don't have any grilled or boiled version, I'm not going to buy egg and move on. Dinner, moi and chicken salad from Chicken Republic. And might not be any of these restaurants, but you will find options near you. But you have to have a plan. Do you understand? This client, for example, now, she says, I haven't been active on the group because of my field work. So she's an engineer. They had something they went to do on the field for like a month. I don't know. But she just had to leave her house. I said, I knew I was going to be very busy, but I joined this batch because of the birthday discount. I've had to make do with the food options for busy people. Now, there are 2 resources that we give our clients, right? One is the quick meal options. And basically, we just list a bunch of options that you can very fast, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you can quickly put it together. And then we have an eat out guide that tells you, oh, okay, so you want to enter the place. This is what to buy to be in a calorie deficit. Oh, you want to enter tasty fried chicken. Oh, you want to enter Burger King. Oh, you want to enter Domino's. We basically tell you exactly what to buy, right? So she says, I've had to make do with the food options for busy people. And I must commend you. I have lost 6 kg. Now we're dress size down, even without any workout. That is the power of being in a calorie deficit. So yes, even though your life might not look perfect, because the truth is, life is normal. It's not only you, but you have to still have some kind of plan around it. Okay? So let me know, have I made sense so far? Have I made sense so far? Absolutely, you guys will be getting the replay. You will absolutely be getting the replay. Fantastic. I'm glad that it has been super insightful and super helpful so far. And one thing that I can promise you is this: if you take all the tips that I just shared, right, and you apply them to your life, you will start getting some very, very encouraging results. Especially for those of you who feel like nothing is working, you feel like your fat is stubborn, you feel like you can never lose this weight. I can assure you that if you apply the tips I shared today, you start to at least see some results. You start to you'll be able to finally prove to yourself that the scale can move. You can actually see something can change, right? But what if we could do better than just encouraging results? What if you did not have to figure all of this out on your own? What if you don't have to figure out how to ensure you were in a calorie deficit? You didn't have to figure out how best to meal prep, or what exactly to buy when you go out to order food, or how best to beat your cravings, and so on and so forth. What if, or how best to cook your efori roll or cook your bitter leaf to make sure that the calories are in check? What if everything was already figured out for you? So no more mistakes, no more trial and error, no more wasting time, no more wasting money, right? And you could finally focus on getting the results that you want, the results that you deserve. Would you be interested? Would you like me to show you how everything I've taught you today and more can be implemented in your own life step by step to start getting results in as little as a week? Would you guys like me to show you how? Would you like me to show you how? Without further ado, I would like to welcome you to my total body transformation program. Now, guys, this is my signature group program that is designed to help you lose about 15 kg or drop 2 to 3 dress sizes in 12 weeks. Now, this is your opportunity to not just only lose weight, but to finally keep it off. Okay, this is going to be one of the most realistic and enjoyable programs that you will ever join. Okay, and now, guys, I want to show you the TBT program in action. I want to show you how TBT helped our client Chisom lose a whopping 50 kg. Okay, are you guys ready? Now, this was Chisom. This is her over a span of 1 year. She started with us in August 2023. She went from 130 kg to 80 kg. Okay, and she has kept it off since that time, right? This is May 2024. It's been well over a year now, and she has kept it off. And I have a treat for you guys because Chisom is with us tonight in class. Okay, if you want her to come on stage and share her story with you, please give us a hashtag Chisom in the comment section. Let's welcome her onto the stage to share her story, her minus 50 kg story. Okay, give hashtag Chisom in the comments. Let us welcome her. Okay, Chisom, I hope you are ready. Our people are ready for you. Okay. Hello, Chisom. Hi, how are you?
Hi, Coach. Good evening.
Hi. Okay, so everyone's excited to have you here. So am I. And okay, let me even just start with the let's start from the beginning. What did it feel like being like 130 kg? Like, what was life like?
Whew, I was hefty. I think that's the word. I was hefty because I was a shadow of myself. I was always panting when I climbed the staircase. You know, I was falling ill unnecessarily. My clothes couldn't fit. Everything was just off. It wasn't a good
I
place to
can
be.
only imagine. I can only imagine. And how did you end up stumbling on the TBT program? Like, how did that happen?
So on a very good day, that's how I was scrolling Instagram and I saw your posts and you were saying you eat rice, you eat beans because I've taken teas, pills, I've starved myself still, nothing. And I saw I could eat my rice, my beans, and then you were holding a masterclass like this. And I said, okay, what's the worst that can happen? Let me just see what's happening. And everything was making sense to me. And you said, okay, TBT. I said, okay, let me give it a try. And here we are.
Fantastic. But did you ever think after even joining TBT that losing 50 kg was like even possible? Was that even a goal from the beginning?
To be very honest with you, not at all. Because I was like, let me just try. I cannot know unless I try. And I started, it was adaptable. I could eat everything and people started noticing it. Say, oh my God, you're losing weight. I'm like, okay.
It's nice when people notice.
And then I was like, okay, let's see how far this can go. And I was seeing improvements. My clothes fit better. And, I just stay and stay and stay and stay. And here we are.
Oh, here we are. I'm always so amazed. And then with the program, right? And while you were with us, what would you say was like the best part of the program for you?
This meal plan, me and that meal plan, we're like this because you will even have, you know, stuff to eat more than you regularly eat. The meal plan has recipes in it to prepare the meals. It's amazing. Like I think the word is amazing, super amazing. You measurements, you have your cheat meal. Something you've been craving, you eat it. Secondly is the group. That accountability group is one in a million. Like you stay there, you are accountable to everybody, the coach, to you yourself, coach, or everybody's accountable to you. You're accountable to yourself, your peers, everybody's checking on you. You post your meals, your workout pictures, every single thing. The group and the meal plan, the both of them,
All right.
amazing stuff.
Fantastic. And what would you say has been like the crown jewel of finally reaching your goal? What are you most excited about? Have you been most excited about?
I have to reintroduce myself to people.
Hey,
Not only that, when I go to buy clothes, hey God, I can now make choices. I'm like, okay, no, I don't like this. No, no, no. Before I'll just go, oh, okay, this is the only one you have that's my set. Let me manage. I'll just. But now my eye is choking. It's like this. I have to, you know, yeah, it's amazing. I don't pant when I climb the staircase. Everybody's amazed. Like, how? Like, what's happening? What happened? Were you ill? I'm like, nah. So it's amazing. Like getting my groove back, getting myself back. My old clothes are now so big. I had to give out like if not 90% of them all. There's some I said no, I'm going to stay here with you. I'm going to be wearing it. So, that's fine. So yeah,
fantastic. And what has it been like keeping the weight off? Because I mean, you finished so it's been over a year now, right? Since you actually reached your minus 50 kg goal,
two
right?
years and 4 months.
Yeah. So how has it been maintaining your results?
You know, this TBT program, it's a way of life. It's not something you start and stop because it becomes a part of you, the way you eat, the way you like now sometimes I don't even need to think so much. I know what to eat, I know the quantity, I know the measurement. Like imagine knowing the measurement of how to prepare the meals in my head. So it's a way of life, something you make up your mind to do and follow through. So the meal plan has kept me grounded and I know what not to do and what to do. So
All right,
yeah.
fantastic. Thank you so much. And to anyone here who is thinking of whether or not to join the TBT train, what would you say to them?
First off, when they say no be cho, this is the real, you know, evidence, show workings. This is workings, and it's amazing to see somebody that has gone through it, and this is not they say. This one is evidence. Like you saw my picture, I was huge, I was hefty, and the TBT helped me in tremendous ways, and it is one investment that I will never regret in my life ever, ever. And I'm sure when we invest in things, we always want to get returns. And this program is something that you will definitely get returns for. Once you put your mind to it and you abide by it, you are on a smooth sailing ship to your dream body. And to be honest, so please don't don't sleep on this. TBT program is your bestest bet to
Fantastic.
a healthy life and a good looking body and figure. You need to see me real life. You need to see.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Chisom. Someone's asking her weight before and now. So her weight before was 130. She's currently at
On
around 80.
Thursday.
All right, guys. Thank you so much, Chisom. Have a fantastic rest of
All
your week.
right,
Thank you
everybody.
so much for joining. All
All
right,
right.
then. Okay, guys. So you have heard from Chisom. For who the person that was asking for her before and after weight here is on the screen. Now, what is TBT? If you're just joining, TBT stands for Total Body Transformation. And what does it even include? Now, if I was to kind of break down the program by itself into pieces and you were to purchase all the different pieces one by one, it'll be valued at almost 500K. But don't worry, you're not paying anywhere close to that. Okay. But here's what you're going to be getting. You're going to be getting the Mind Reset workbook, along with a live workshop with me that happens on Zoom. We're going to be getting the meal plan that Chisom kept talking about. Yep, you're going to be getting your hands on that. I remember I told you I'm even giving you guys 3 days out of that meal plan free. But anyways, you're going to be getting a full-on 12 weeks plan because the program is for 12 weeks, right? You get our Do Anywhere workout guide again for 12 weeks, exercises that you can do anywhere in your bedroom, your living room, anywhere. You're going to get access to the WhatsApp group for one of the best accountability systems that you're going to ever experience. You're going to have live coaching calls. So twice a month, you're going to go on Zoom to be able to not only learn from me and from other coaches, but to be able to also share your challenges, share your struggles, and celebrate your wins. We have online weekly classes. So you get some pre-recorded videos where I cover all kinds of topics. We're going to be doing weekly progress reviews where you get to show your progress. And then we have challenges where you get to win cash prizes. Okay. Now, normal price for TBT is just around 90,000 for the entire 3 months or 12 weeks. But if you join us right now, or latest by tomorrow night, by tomorrow midnight, you will be paying only, drum roll, you'll be paying only 59,900. But guys, this discount is available for only 24 hours, okay? Because it's too good to be true. All right. So yes, by tomorrow midnight, it's going to be going away. So if I were you, I will go right now, make payment. And then once you have made your payment, ensure that you come back into the class, give me a hashtag joined so that I can personally welcome you into the TBT squad. Now, to make payment, the details are on the screen. You can just take a screenshot of your screen right now. The details are right here. It's a UBA account. You can do your transfer. If you are not in Nigeria or you're unable to do a direct transfer, you can use this website, optimalfoodie.com/tbt-squad. Go on there, okay? Click on that, that you want to join the program. And then after that, you can click on the pay in dollars button. It will take you to a payment page. You'll be able to change the currency there to whatever, whether it's Ghana cedis, CFA, dollars, pound, whatever it is you want to change it to. You'll be able to change it and you'll be able to make your payment. Okay. This discount is going away in 24 hours. And I don't just have the discount for you guys. Okay. I have more than the discount. Beyond the discount, if you also join by tomorrow, okay, if you also join by tomorrow midnight latest, you will also be getting my fasting meal plan absolutely free. So if you've ever wanted to do intermittent fasting, or you ever or you have a religious fast, whether at church or at your mosque, whatever the case is, you can absolutely get this absolutely free. It does not come with the TBT program normally, okay? But if you join TBT by tomorrow, you will be getting it along with your plan for free, okay? The payment details are currently at the bottom of the screen in this banner. If you have made payment, please come back into the class, give me a hashtag join, and I will personally welcome you into the squad. The number 2 product I'm giving you for free if you join by latest tonight or by tomorrow is my quick meal options. We're talking about staying on track earlier and us getting busy and all of that. The quick meal options guide, again, not part of the program, but I'm going to give it to you absolutely free if you join us by tomorrow. So this gives you a list of very easy breakfast, lunch, dinner options that ensure you're in a calorie deficit whenever you are pressed for time. And last but not least is the eat out guide. Okay, this gives you a bunch of restaurants and tells you exactly what to buy at all these different places, okay? To make sure that you remain in a calorie deficit. And we have one for restaurants in Nigeria. We also have for restaurants in the abroad. So if you're in the UK, in the US, in Canada, we also have one for country. We also have a list of restaurants for in those countries, okay? So what that means is what you're actually getting right now, right? Beyond everything inside TBT, if you join us right now, you're also getting the quick meal options, the fasting meal plan, and eat out guide. So everything together, ideally, if you bought the TBT normally plus everything I'm giving you for free, it's about 135K. That will be the regular price. But you are paying just 59.9 right now. And that is why this discount is only going to be here for 24 hours, okay? By tomorrow midnight, done, okay? It's going to be absolutely gone. So if I were you, payment details are on the screen. If you also want to pay online, simply go to optimumfoodie.com, then /TBT squad and make your payment online. Just click on the pay in dollars button and you'll be able to make your payment in whatever currency that you choose. And very quickly, let me do a breakdown of what TBT actually is, okay? TBT is about helping you go from feeling uncomfortable in your skin and always feeling self-conscious, just like I did, to feeling absolutely confident, okay? TBT is taking you from looking pregnant, even on top the girdle that you're wearing, to finally wearing fitted clothes and not needing the girdle. Stop needing to suffocate yourself. TBT will take you from always being scared that you gain weight. I have people who run away from rice like the plague or bread. Will take you from always being scared to eat the foods that you love to actually learning to enjoy your food and still lose weight. TBT will take you from the feeling like you need to buy expensive Oyinbo food to being able to enjoy your regular everyday food, to be able to eat the same meals with your family. There was somebody who said one of our problems was eating separately from her family. With TBT, you'll be able to eat similar meals like them, meals like this, okay? You can stop cooking separate meals. TBT will take you from battling crazy cravings, feeling like you're completely out of control when it comes to food, to finally feeling in control and learning to incorporate your treats without overdoing them. So yes, your ice cream, your pizzas, your burgers, they can be incorporated, but we'll show you how. TBT is helping you go from always wondering what to eat to lose weight to knowing exactly what to eat and how much to finally smash your goals. Okay? That is what TBT will help you do. TBT will help you go from feeling sad every time you look at yourself in the mirror to feeling happy whenever you stare at yourself naked, knowing that you are exuding confidence. TBT is taking you from feeling pains in your knees, always gasping for breath whenever you climb the stairs, to being pain-free, feeling lighter, and a lot stronger. TBT is taking you from always giving up every few weeks because your diet is so restrictive, or you just can't find time to cook, you can't find time to do this or do that, to finally being able to stay consistent, even when you're busy and even when you can't exercise. And I want to show you something. Okay. Now, this client, right? This was her tummy in just 30 days. But what I want to actually show you is her comment here. She said, I was not even doing any exercise. And I'm not even surprised because a lot of our clients actually end up not starting exercising the first month, because it's like, okay, new diet, I'm trying to get used to this whole thing, right? To portioning my meals and all of that. And they do that first, and then maybe from month 2, they now start trying to incorporate exercise, right? So if you're already in a calorie deficit, one thing that I always tell my clients, you will lose fat even before you start exercising. Typically taking from hating to take pictures to finally feeling so confident that you cannot stop taking pictures. Okay? That is what TBT will help you do. So if you have not already, be sure to make your payment right now and make sure you come back into the comment section. Let me know that you have joined so that I can personally welcome you. And please remember that these discounts, the free bonuses, are going away by tomorrow midnight. And tomorrow midnight, I'm talking about Nigerian time. Oh. So in case you're not in Nigeria, don't go and calculate your own midnight. Okay? And don't forget, I did promise I was going to share a link to download 3 days out of our meal plan. So no, I did not forget. I do keep my promises. And I'm going to be sharing that pretty soon. Okay? Now, we did recently launch our web app. Okay, we launched our web app recently, and if you'd like to see what is inside, give me a hashtag app, and I'll give us a sneak peek of what is waiting for you inside of the program. Okay, give me a hashtag app. Give me a hashtag app to see what is inside the TBT program. All right. So let me quickly add it to the stage. Ensure your total and complete transformation. Drumroll! We finally launched our web app, and I cannot wait for you to see the inside of the Total Body Transformation Program. Are you ready? All right, guys, let us take a tour of month 1 of the plan. Now, to ensure your total and complete transformation, the TBT program covers 5 essential areas. Number 1 is your mindset. Number 2 is your nutrition. Number 3 is your physical fitness. Number 4 is your education. We're super big on educating you guys here at Optimum Fuji. We're going to be sharing some worksheets, with you. And last but not least, community, which happens over on WhatsApp as well as monthly over on Zoom with our monthly live hangouts. Finally, bonuses that only the people that pay by tomorrow are going to get for free. Let's take a deeper look. Okay, let's start here. Now, the Mind Reset Guide is a worksheet that you're going to download right here, but you would be using this worksheet during the live Mind Reset workshop with me. And the goal of this workshop is to help you identify first of all, and then overcome some of the limiting and negative beliefs that you have about weight loss, about your own personal body. Why? Because weight loss starts with the mind. I think we've already established that so far during this class. Okay, now let's continue our tour. Next up is the meal plan. And of course, as usual, we just start with introductions where I'm able to share my guidelines with you, okay, my rules, as well as tips such as how to stay full, how to measure your progress, what time to eat, and so on and so forth. Next up is the we have our meal plan key first. You guys know that portion control is important, okay? So I'm usually very specific about the quantities of everything, and that is what we provide you here. Now let us go into the actual meal plan. Now note, you're going to be getting one meal plan every 2 weeks. So you have a meal plan for week 1 and 2. For week 3 and 4, you get another one, such that by the time you go through the entire 12 weeks of TBT, you would have gone through 6 different meal plans. And as you can see, it's broken down into the different days of the week. So let's just quickly take a look at one of the days. So here is breakfast, and you actually have 2 breakfast options, all right, with the photos, recipes, all right, your snack options, then here is lunch, and then finally your dinner, okay? Now let us move on. So like I said earlier, so this is week 3 and 4. Again, you have Monday to Sunday for week 3 and 4. Now let us see our workout guide. Again, we start with instructions for your safety as well as share some guidelines. Then the plan itself is broken down into the different schedules for the week. So Mondays, for example, is focused on your arms and your back, and all you have to do is come here, click play to watch the videos and follow the videos. Okay, it is that simple. Now, our classes, oh, we're so big on this. From week 1 all the way to week 12, you're going to be having different classes covering different topics. So, this is week 2, and it teaches you how to select healthier foods and even understand why even saying one food is healthier than the other. So, we cover other topics like how to overcome cravings, how to keep the hunger away, how to ensure that you don't quit, what to do, when you feel like quitting, or we also have topics like how to interpret nutrition labels, what to do if you are not losing weight, and by the time you're even done, let's say you reach your weight loss goal, how to actually maintain your result. You're going to get access to all of that. Now, there's certain worksheets that you're going to be needing, like our daily fitness checklist. This is like a report card that we share, and we just tell you how to use it, and you'll be able to also download it here. We also have our progress report sheet as well for you to download. Now, the very sweet part. For those that make payment for TBT by tomorrow, guys, you have just 24 hours. You're also going to be getting this fasting meal plan and my quick meal options and eat out guide. But don't worry, let me just quickly give you a quick tour of the fasting meal plan, okay? Now, it includes guidelines, when to eat, the do's and don'ts of fasting period. But let's just quickly take a look at the actual meal plan. Okay, it goes on like this from here all the way to day 30, a full 30 days, and you're getting that absolutely free if you join us by tomorrow. Let me quickly give you a tour of the Eat Out Guide. So here is the Eat Out Guide in month 3 of the plan. We also have another one in month 2 as well. And basically the way that it works, we just have a list of different restaurants and we tell you exactly what to buy at these different restaurants. We have the Place, Sweet Sensation, Taste Fried Chicken, Chicken Republic, Domino's Sport, and you'll be able to know exactly what to buy when you get there to ensure that you are actually meeting your calorie targets so that you remain in a calorie deficit and you're able to continue losing weight. So let me know if you have any questions. I honestly cannot wait for you guys to experience all the resources that are on this program. And if you want to download any of them, there are download links. Okay, the meal plan, like you can see the Eat Out Guide here. Download the Eat Out Guide right here for the meal plan, for the workout guides. If you want to print your meal plan, for example, I'll put it on your fridge or wherever, in your kitchen or your dining room, wherever, you'll be able to do that. Okay. All right. Okay, then. So excited for you to experience the TBT program via the app and get all of the resources. And here's one thing I'm going to say about TBT, right? TBT is not unlike any other program. It is your chance and your opportunity to finally do this one last time and know that you're not going to go back. Okay. It is your opportunity to finally reject all the time wasting, all the hunger striking, money wasting, all the boring weight loss methods, and all the restrictive, crazy things that you have been doing up until now that have actually left you disappointed and made you probably even lose hope in this whole weight loss thing. Okay. And for just 24 hours, you are getting a ridiculous discount plus free bonuses worth an extra 45K absolutely free. Now, I did mention that after you make your transfer or make your payment, whether online or via transfer, that you should come back in and let me know. Boluwatife, I see that you have joined. You're welcome. I can't wait to meet you inside of the program, okay? So let me know if you've made your payment, come back in here and just give me a hashtag joined. Dairy, welcome. I can't wait to see you inside the program when we get introduced. Fantastic. If you have joined, please come back in and let me know. This is another amazing story. This is Crystal, okay? At the beginning, she says, I had to lie to some of my colleagues that I was pregnant because I was too embarrassed to admit that I added so much weight. And I knew that they would wonder if I'm the one God gave the instruction to populate the earth, as I have delivered 4 times and my last is just 1 month, 1 year plus. But I prefer them thinking she was pregnant to the predictable comments of You have to do something about this weight. This is her 4 weeks after TBT, and this is her 8 weeks after TBT. And she says, my story has changed from Doc, what's happened? You have gained a lot of weight, to well, you look great. And let me tell you something that's very, very interesting. She's actually a doctor. I think she's OBGYN. And she told me that beyond just her personal life and looking good and all of that, one of the other things that really, really made a difference for her was the fact that she would sit clients down and be trying to advise them to lose weight, trying to advise them to eat healthy. But it was always such a difficult conversation because it's like, you are overweight. You're not telling me to go and lose weight, right? Do what you preach. But now that she has been able to do it for herself, she feels more confident when she's counseling her clients. And not just that, even all the tips that she has learned, everything she has learned for being able to lose the weight herself as well, has also gone into helping her advise her clients who need to also lose weight. Okay, so it's just all around. And for those of you who are wondering, how she did it, was she able to eat rice? Was she able to eat bread? Was she able to eat this? Yes. Okay, these are her own meals. Okay, these are her own meals: plantain, spaghetti, swallow. It is all possible in a calorie deficit, and that is why we go take the extra time to specify the portions and recipes to ensure that you're getting it right. This is also her. Okay, she used to hate taking photos, right? It took a lot for her to find this one for us. And for those of you who might not be able to do 59.9 today, there are other options. Okay. There's the option of 48,900 instead of 60K. So you still get a discount if you want to do 2 months. Okay, so instead of 60K, you can do 48.9. And if you want to do a monthly payment, you can pay 30,000 naira. The account details again are on the screen. And our men are not left out. Okay, the men are not left out. We've had so many people transform their lives, transform their health on this program. All right. These are the payment details again. You can take a screenshot if you need to. If you need to pay with your card, this is the website right here, optimalfoodie.com/tbt-squad for you to make your payments. All right. I mean, at the end of the day, right? Who doesn't want to eat like this and lose weight? This could literally be your new reality on TBT. Eating meals that just make sense, eating meals that don't make you feel like somebody's punishing you, right? And still getting results. One of the things I love about our meal plan, right? Besides the fact that, yes, you're going to lose fat, is the fact that you can lose that fat even before you start exercising. I always say that, right? You get to eat carbs every day. You get multiple snack options. The plan is so flexible that you can repeat stuff, you can move stuff around. Today is Thursday. You could decide that, you know what, you want to eat what you had on Wednesday again today or Thursday. That's how we have structured this program. You'll finally be able to eat the similar meals with your family. Okay, not that you're in one corner eating salad and every other person is eating eba and efo. You can eat the eba and efo with them. Okay, this happened in 30 days before she started exercising, just because she was following the meal plan, right? So that is what can happen for you. If you have diastasis recti, somebody mentioned diastasis recti at the beginning of today's class. Diastasis recti is this condition where women, your ab muscles like separate and it makes your belly look droopy. Burning the fat in that condition will not be enough. So even if you burn all the fats, you can still look kind of pregnantish because the integrity of the muscles underneath the fat and skin has been compromised, right? So we do have a separate workout if you have DR. So if you have DR, you can absolutely join us. If you are breastfeeding, you can absolutely join us. So read what this yummy mommy had to say. She says, my tummy doesn't show the DR anymore. I woke up this morning, I checked myself in the mirror, and as usual, I saw the changes. I was so happy. I wish I had joined earlier. Okay. If you have DR and you're joining, just let us know as you are registering so that you can we can include the diastasis recti workout for you. If you've made your payment, made your transfers, please send the details, your evidence of payment to us anywhere that you can find us. So whether that's on WhatsApp, whether that is on Instagram or Facebook or TikTok or via email, right? You can reply any of the emails that you've been getting. However way it is that you find it easy to find us, you can send your evidence of payment there. Now, onboarding and confirmations, we might be able to confirm some of the payments today. We might able to confirm everything tonight. If we're unable to, don't worry, you will get confirmed tomorrow for sure. Okay? Or you might get confirmed tonight. But in terms of you getting you enrolled into the program, that will happen tomorrow. If you paid online, you actually get enrolled automatically, right? But for transfers, we have to first confirm the payment, and then it's a bit more manual, right? But if you paid online, you actually get enrolled automatically. So if you're breastfeeding as well, you can join TBT, but do let us know that you are breastfeeding so that we can give you the meal plan for breastfeeding moms, because your calorie requirements are different. They are different. So just want to ensure that we do not dry up your milk supply in the name of you trying to lose weight. So just make sure you mention to us so that you can get the breastfeeding meal plan. If you have high blood pressure, you can join TBT. If you have ulcer, you can join TBT. If you have pre-diabetes, okay, if you are pre-diabetic, you can join TBT. But if you are diabetic, please ask about our blood sugar program. Send us a message, okay? Send us a message to join our blood sugar program. But if you're still pre-diabetic, you can join TBT, okay? This is one of our clients who had ulcer. Somebody is an ulcer is what she had to say. So she says, I have an ulcer and it has been challenging going on weight loss programs where I had to starve or eat so little. I can still eat well, eat a balanced diet too, and still lose weight and stay healthy. So no, TBT is not that one where you come and be starving, okay? So even if you have ulcer and you're trying to lose weight, TBT is for you. And I have to say that one of the most exciting parts of this program for me is the community, right? Because I mean, while there are the coaches and all of that is me, like providing support, providing ginger and motivation, it is amazing seeing strangers rooting for each other. It's amazing seeing strangers supporting each other. It's just, honestly, it's magic. I will call it literal magic. What happens inside the group, right? And I'm looking forward to you experiencing that level of support, that level of accountability. Okay. There's so many more stories I could share with you guys, but let me just quickly run to the comments. Hey, Eunice, you are welcome. I can't wait to meet you inside the program. Okay, Nika, I'll definitely be seeing you at your appointment then. Ibi Amias. Welcome to the BTBT program. You are so welcome. Okay, let me say Baby Stella. Baby Stella, you are welcome. I cannot wait to see you inside the program. So does it work for only women? No, I literally just showed a whole bunch of men who have used TBT and it worked for them. Let me go and look for that slide, right? There's so many more testimonials of people. Someone say, why no beans? Of course you can do beans. Hey, of course you can do beans. Edna, you are welcome. You are super welcome. So I say, well, maybe personalized, some kind of meals could be incorporated to the plan for me. Okay, so TBT is a group program. It is not a personalized program, which means that the meal plan is what it is. However, one thing that we definitely did is to provide a lot of flexibility. So with a lot of the meal options, you notice that we keep giving multiple options. So you see that we write yam, but we'll also give you a choice of potatoes. We'll probably also give you a choice of plantain. So that at least if we don't eat yam, probably eat potato. If we don't eat potato, maybe eat plantain. You choose one, right? And then we'll give you the portions for all the different ones. And then sometimes the meals themselves have like multiple options. So you might have like, okay, bread and egg versus, I don't know, oats and something. So you will always have, like, you'll be spoiled for choice. Another thing that we also did, like I mentioned earlier, is the flexibility in terms of moving the meals around, right? So for example, if you decide that, oh, I really like what I had on Monday and I want to repeat it again on Wednesday, I want to eat it again on Thursday, I want to eat it again on Friday, you can do that. Because for example, for your breakfast, all the calories for breakfast Monday to Sunday are going to be the same for all the different meal plans that you'll be getting. So for the full 12 weeks of the program, you would have gotten 6 different meal plans, because you have one for week 1 and 2, another one for week 3 and 4, another one for week 6 and 7, week 5 and 6, 7 and 8, so on and so forth, on till the end of till the end of the program, basically. Okay. Aditya Victor, 59K for 3 lucky people. Really? That would be fantastic. Please, we don't mind. God bless you. Okay. So let me see. Now, like I said earlier, the discount and the bonuses will be going away. And these are the kind of results that are honestly waiting for you at the end of this program. And to back up everything I have said today, to remind you and let you know that it is not cho. There is a 100% money back guarantee on this program. And the reason why I am so confident to say this is 2 reasons. One, the TPT program is based on science. So if you follow this program as it's designed, right, and you don't at least drop a dress size, that means, let's say you were a size 16, you don't at least go down to a size 14. Or in those 3 months, you don't at least drop 3 inches off your waist, I will more than happily give you your money back. And my confidence comes from the fact that the meal plan and every other thing that we've put into this program, that designed into this program, is based on actual science. It's not just chills and vibes. Okay. Number 2 is the thousands of people that have gone through the program. I designed this program, but every batch that we do, you guys are going to be batch, is it 59 or 60? And for every batch that we do, it's the results keep blowing my mind, right? It's like you would think that I'll be used to it by now because I mean we've seen so many people have joined so far, but I'm honestly still always amazed, right? So if you're still scared, you're wondering, I hope this thing works for me. Like I said earlier, one of the things many people are tired of is wasting money. I'm like, I don't want to pay for this one again and it's not work. If you honestly follow it as planned and you do at least drop your dress size or at least lose 3 inches of your belly in the 3 months or 12 weeks of the program, I'm more than happily give you money back. And I'm never embarrassed to say I've returned money twice, right? I can't remember what happened with the first person, but the second person, we even got on a call. I said she was really doing everything right. She really didn't know what was going on, what was wrong. And no problem. We did a refund. And then like 2 months later, she reaches out to me again. And she's like, she's not really sure what was going on back then, but she was sending me her progress, right? She was sending me her progress photos, but that, she's seeing results now. She wasn't really sure what was going on before. I mean, I didn't ask for the money back, but I was happy she at least came back to let me know. Now, I promised that I was going to give you guys a free meal plan. Okay, I did promise. So here we go. Before you do anything else, so this is the link right here, right? This bit.ly, But it'll be easier if you just, first of all, took a screenshot right now so that you have the link. And then you can now farabale and take your time to type it into your browser. Okay? So you're going to open your browser. So whether it's Google Chrome or Safari or Mozilla Firefox, I don't know, whatever browser that you use to go on the internet, you're going to open it and then you're going to type where we suppress type websites. You're going to type exactly what you see on the screen right now. Exactly. bit.ly/FREE free plan, FREEPLAN 2024. Don't put capital letter. There's no capital letter in this thing. If you put one capital letter somewhere, it will not work. See these dots where it is. Make sure that what you're typing is exactly as you are seeing it on the screen. Okay? Please make sure. Take a screenshot so that in case you make a mistake, you can go back to screenshot and look at and find your mistake and correct it. Because if it's not exact, then no, it's not going to work. Now, when it opens, it's going to tell you if you want to continue on to destination. Click yes, continue on to destination, right? And then it's going to finally open the meal plan. Now, when it opens the meal plan, it's important that you actually click download. Now, download will be that sign that looks like an arrow pointing down, or I don't know if there are other settings on the other phones, but that's like the popular signal, right? So make sure you actually download it to your phone. When it opens, all that has happened is that it has opened. It is not on your phone. It has not downloaded. You must click download for it to actually then download on your phone. But when it opens, all that has happened is that, okay, you've opened it. So that is how to get access to the 3-day the free 3-day meal plan. Okay. And honestly, guys, you have two options. Okay. When it comes to this program, you have two options. It's either you can continue doing it alone, right? Like I did for 15 months, or continue doing endless hours of research, guesswork, wasting more money, wasting more time on stuff that will not work. You could watch the next 3 months, the next 1 year go by without progress, or you could pony up this honestly small investment. 59.9 is just 667 naira per day. And no, if people really think, some of you thinking that, oh, the money is too much, but some of you will buy shoe, you buy hair. This is not you. You're not buying something. You're investing in yourself. You're investing in your health. You're investing in your mental fitness. You're investing in the 60K is nothing, honestly, to everything that you're going to gain from this program. We've had people who have been able to reduce their blood pressure medications, or who have been able to get off it completely. We have people who were having pains here and there. They did not even know it was because of their weight, and then it disappears altogether. You don't put money on that. You don't put money on you waking up and feeling your best every day. No, 59.9 is nothing compared to that. If somebody had given me this deal years ago when I was struggling, honestly, I would jump at it without thinking, because struggling is not funny, right? This is one of our clients who almost did surgery before she found TBT program. She says, in fact, my husband is shocked. I eat everything according to the calories and still lose weight. I've lost 5 kg, 5 whole kg in 2 weeks. People should know more about you, honestly. I was in Spain. I almost spent 3 million on a gastric balloon, but my husband was scared. So he pushed me to try you for the last time. And here I am. This was about 2 or 3 years ago. Okay, and we've had so many other clients who are about to do surgery or considering surgery, right? Before they finally come on the program and thankfully realize that they did not need it. TBT in action. This is 3 weeks with Subaru. I shared her story earlier. She says, I can't believe I actually traveled and still lost weight. Normal me. I put everything on pause till I get back home. Then Fit Farm continues. I've never been this consistent with my diet or exercise before. 5 weeks. Nita. I just posted a picture of myself on my WhatsApp stories. I have not done so in months, although the compliments and comments I've been getting made me want to cry. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, take a screenshot, grab the details for the transfer, or if you want to pay online, this is also the URL. You can type it into your browser. So let's see. We have so many more stories. Like I can keep giving you story after story after story after story after story. And instead of doing, I wish, I hope, instead of imagining what it could be like, we can make it happen by you simply finally taking the step and joining us. Okay, Chinelo has joined us. Thank you so much. I can't wait to see you at the program. You are welcome. You are welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. You are so welcome. After you make your payment, please come back and let us know that you have joined. Welcome, Ibiyami. You are so welcome. I can't wait to see you. Abayamisi. Well, let me see. Okay, Abayamisi. Yamisi, welcome to the program. I can't wait to meet you. Okay, if you want a personalized program, so we have a personalized meal plan, and then we have a personalized program as well. You can send us a DM. You can send us a DM to learn more about it. Guys, remember that I also mentioned that you can do a monthly payment as well. So if you prefer, you can do 30,000 naira per month if you are unable to do the 59.9 at once right now. Instead of imagining, let's make it happen. This is what happened for progress in just 8 weeks. Look at that belly. Or baby Sola in 30 days, just in time for her birthday. Now, guys, I did mention now the other prices, right? Or the other 2 months or 1 month payment. If you're doing the 2 month payment, you will be getting all the bonuses minus one of the Eat Out guides. So the Eat Out guides are split into month 2 and month 3. So if you pay for 2 months, you will not be getting the Eat Out guide in month 3, but you get the one in month 2. Okay. If you are paying for for just 1 month. The free bonuses will also apply for only the bonuses in month one. You'll not be getting all three bonuses, okay? Because the bonuses are spread across the 3 months. So if you are doing 2 month or 3 month payment, you will not be getting all of the bonuses. Just something to note. All the bonuses come definitely with the 3 month plan. Okay. And for those of you who are still wondering, who are still thinking whether or not to join, if I were you, I'll do it right now. But just remember that the deadline is tomorrow midnight. Okay. And if you're in tomorrow midnight, WAT, West African time, Nigerian time. So if you are, I don't know, ahead or something, just make sure that you do, or you're behind, just make sure that you do not make that mistake, because come 12, in fact, 11:59 p.m., midnight tomorrow, no, you're not going to be seeing these prices anymore. In fact, these prices are literally not anywhere else. Okay, they are not anywhere else. So what if we want to pay for all but monthly? When you say pay for all, what do you mean? So monthly is 30K, like I said. So if you want to do like a 30K payments, that's fine. So for every 30K you do, you will get the bonuses for that month. So at the end of the day, by the time you're done doing the full 30K, you might then get, okay, no. So these bonuses are tied to this 24-hour discount. So no, that, it won't work that way. If you want to get all of the bonuses, then you do have to make payment at this 24 hours, because if you do 30K now within the window, you will get one of the bonuses attached to month one. But by month two, if you wait again for another month, then the deal would have ended, right? So except you wouldn't be able to get it for free, but you can definitely pay for it, right? So the quick meal options, for example, is 10,000. The eat-out guides are 20,000. The fasting meal plan is another 15 or 10. I can't remember now. No, quick meal options is 15. The fasting meal plan is 10. The eat-out guides are 20. So yeah, you can definitely pay for them separately. But you're getting one of them free anyway, at least for your first month, if you pay now. So don't delay, don't procrastinate. If you know that you do want to join and you're able to actually make the payment right now, I would rather just do it right now than think about doing it tomorrow, because you know how time can just, and then you forget. Because by tomorrow, after midnight has passed, or by today is Thursday, Friday, by Saturday, when you come and still want to pay this price, and we're saying no, I don't want to look wicked, but I'm announcing it again and again and again now. Okay, midnight tomorrow, West African time. That is when this discount, the bonuses end. And if you want to work with me or my team one-on-one, TBT is a group program. So if you rather have like more one-on-one, then you can definitely send us a message. Just send one-on-one to us anywhere, whether via WhatsApp or Instagram or via email or wherever it is that you can find us to learn more about our one-on-one programs. Okay, because this could be you. That says the daily payment accounts the same as, there is no, what do you mean by daily payment account? There is no daily payment accounts. There is no daily payment account. For those who might not be able to join right now, it is absolutely fine if it's something that you can't afford right now, but I will absolutely encourage you to work towards it. I mean, we're going to have other batches. This is actually the last batch for this year. We'll have another one in January. So if you want to put your mind to it, you can join us in January, see what you can do. But at least now you have an idea of what the cost is. There is no daily payment. I'm not sure where that came from, please. There is nothing like daily payments. There is nothing like weekly payment. There are three options. Either you're doing the full 3-month payment for 59.9, or you're doing 2 months at 48.9 instead of 60,000, or you're doing a monthly payment of 30,000. I was giving an example. I was saying that at 59.9, this program costs only 667 naira per day. I wasn't saying you should pay 667 naira per day. I was doing a relative cost analysis for us. Okay. So someone said, can we pay in CAD? Absolutely. Let me see. Yeah, you should be able to. So you should be able to. If you go on the website, Can you tell me your name, your full name? Abby MSC. I know I'm saying Abby MSC, but I just want to make sure it's the correct thing so that I can check out um so that I can find your name and send you the payment link to make payments. Okay, so you can, if you go on the website www, or just, you don't even need optimalfoodie.com. Let me even put it in the chat for you. So if you go to this website now, you will be able to, you click on like pay, and then after you click on pay or join, you see a link that says pay in dollars. Okay, so click on that link. It'll open a payment page. On that payment page, on the top left, you see currency. You can change the currency. So you can change the currency to whatever you want. So click on pay. It'll take you down to the different options: month 3, month 2, month 1, right? And then if you pick whatever one you want, you'll see it is a small text under the payment button that says pay in dollars. Okay, that says pay in dollars. So it's not the same 3 days I paid 2K for yesterday. No, what you paid for is my colon cleanse plan. That is completely different from the free meal plan that I'm giving you guys today. Yeah, they're both 3 days, but thank you so much, Sandra. Aisha has joined us. Thank you. Okay, it's just USD. There's no CAD. Oh wow. Okay. You can actually do a transfer to me directly. Okay. So let me type my email. You can do an Interac transfer, right? So hold on. Just hold on. Let me see. So that is my email address. You can do an Interac transfer to me. Let me quickly confirm how much you be paying. So be paying. So you can send 60 CAD. Okay. I just shared my email. So you can do an Interac transfer to me in CAD. Okay, great. Oh, wait, shit. No, sorry. wait. Email address is wrong. Let me look at it properly. Wait, one sec. Okay. This must be a number. I don't know. Abdullah 001. Okay, yeah. So this is the correct one now. Good. So send your evidence of payment wherever you can find me. So whether that's on WhatsApp or on Instagram or wherever. Yeah. Okay. This could be you, belly snatch, back rolls disappearing. This is Miss Adeleke. Okay. Now, besides the fact that she lost about 12 kg, I'm most excited about her belly and what she was able to finally get rid of the pregnancy belly. And that's what can happen for you. That's what can happen for you inside TBT. And so I'm always so excited with every new batch that we start, because it's like new lives to transform. Let's do this. So it's all up to you. How do you want to end your year? Okay. How do you want to end your year? Do you want to end your year like all these clients, all these people who have been sharing their stories with you all day? Or is it going to end with more excuses? And please, with TBT, you're going to be getting results without needing to do low carb. You don't have to give up your Nigerian meals or African meals. Even if you can't exercise, you can do this. Even if you're busy, you can do this. Even if you're breastfeeding, okay? Even if you don't yet know how to count calories, because we figured it all out for you, right? It is up to you whether or not you want to invest in yourself. And me, I call it an investment because that's what it is. Okay? You're not just spending money. It's not like buying shoe or buying hair. Okay? These are the details again to join, and different prices if you're going to do a 3-month, 2-month, or 1-month payment. And I honestly cannot wait to see you guys inside the program. I cannot wait to see what happens for you in the next 1, 2, 3 months of the TBT program. Okay. If you still have any questions about the program, do let me know. You need the email again? Okay. Yeah, I'm sending it again. So I just sent it again right now. And then maybe you also want to take a screenshot because it could disappear, right? Ibrahim says, what is TBT? TBT stands for Total Body Transformation. It's the name of my signature weight loss program. Tunde Adekole says you joined before the deadline. Okay, sir, I will see you. I don't know, I'm only hearing about women. But let me hold on, no. Let me come and show you. Let me come and show you the women. Okay. We've had men join this program. I need to put more men testimonials, right? But we've had lots and lots of them. These are just a few of the men. In fact, the current, you guys are like batch 59. So the batch before you, batch 58, is a particular transformation I am taking my time to share. I'm going to share it on Instagram. One of our men that got rid of his pot belly as well. Amazing transformation. Like I'm just cooling and waiting. Okay. But yeah, there's so many others. There's so many others. So if you're a man, yes, you can absolutely join TBT. So it's clone class different from TBT. Oh yes, they're not the same. The clone class is definitely different. Okay. So do we have any further questions before we call it a night? Please just remember that the discount is February midnight tomorrow. So please, if you have not joined yet, do not miss out. Okay. Okay, it seems we don't have any more questions. If you have joined though, do let me know. I could quickly welcome you into the program. Personally. And I mean, but if you still have any questions, regardless, you can send us a message anywhere on WhatsApp, via email, on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok, anywhere. It's all good. It's all fine. Okay. So let's about colon cleanse. So we have a program called the 3-day colon cleanse. Some people purchased it before today's class. And for people who purchased it, who had also purchased TBT, you will be getting a link to join a group where you guys will do that program before TBT actually starts. So typically the colon cleanse, you do that Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then the program itself will start on a Monday. So the program is starting November 17. Colon cleanse will start Friday, November 14. TBT will start Monday, November 17. Okay. Okay, yeah, I didn't receive this question. What does this start? Yeah, I just answered that question. So one more can't be 20K. No, it can't be. Okay. Okay, if we don't have any other questions, for those who say they're not able to join today, it's absolutely okay. You can join us. I would encourage you to save up so you can join us. What do you call it? In January, because it's happening again in January, right? No, you're not paying for another one. You paid for colon cleanse already. You're not paying for it again. You paid for it. All right. Thank you guys so much. I think we can call it a night. I think we have gotten to all the questions. Fantastic. All right then. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. So say water has a lot of sugar in it. Is it true? No, it's not. So I think the confusion is that it has a high glycemic index. Glycemic index is like how your blood sugar rises when you eat it, but in terms of the amount of sugar, it's actually very low. It's even lower than like in terms of the volume, because watermelon from the name is mostly water. It's actually very, very low. Where do we get the link to the meal plan, please? Okay, so I shared that already earlier on. So I just wanted to give 3 lucky people. I don't know if that was real or not, because it has nothing to do with me. So I really don't know. I don't know. So this is a link to the free meal plan again. Please quickly take a screenshot. I'm very thank you for depth of the program. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So please take a screenshot of the screen right now. This is the link right here, bit.ly free plan 2024. Open your browser, make sure that you type it exactly as it is written. And the link or page that will open, it will ask if you want to continue to destination. Click that, continue to destination. The meal plan will open, but please just make sure that you actually download. You click download. Okay. Make sure you click download to make sure that it downloads onto your phone. So that is how to access the free 3-day meal plan. Okay. Tomorrow after you have tomorrow when we're onboarding everyone, you'll be able to gain access to the web app. Someone says, hey Queen, so there's no room for questions. I've been here waiting for you guys to ask me questions. If you haven't asked, I cannot ask it for you. So if you have a question to ask. You are welcome, Queen. Welcome. So can you use for weight loss as a fruit? You can eat any fruit and lose weight. It's not that the fruit itself is making you lose weight. The question is the fruits plus every other thing that you're going to eat. Are you in a calorie deficit? Weight loss is not about any particular food. It is about how many calories you're eating at the end of the day from everything that you're eating. Okay. So says, oh, were fish okay during weight loss? Almost any fish is fine during weight loss. Even the Titus that is fatty is fine during weight loss. It's just that if I wanted to eat Titus, I'll have to eat less because it's higher calorie than. So let me see, what can I use as example to hold? If let's say, let me use 100 calories. If this was 100 calories of croaker fish, this same 100 calories, if it was Titus fish, it would probably be this small. The same 100 calories. So at the end of the day, it's not as if I cannot eat Titus, but I have to know that because Titus has a higher amount of fat, I'll probably need to eat a smaller amount compared to if I had chosen to eat croaker fish, for example, that's a white fish. Do you understand? So there's really nothing that you cannot eat on your weight loss journey. The question is, how much should you eat? Or how much can you eat and still stay within your calorie allowance and be in a calorie deficit? Is drinking ogi fattening? No. Again, it's not about any particular food. Can taking ice cubes impair weight loss? No. How do we access a replay of this class? After the class ends, simply click the same link that brought you here to watch the class. That's the replay link. So literally, right? So all you have to do is wait till I'm going to end the class pretty soon, right? If there are no more questions. But yeah, once the class ends and I end it, just come back to the link, click on it again, and the class will start again from the beginning. How do you know the calories you need in a day? So one easy way, let me do it the easiest way. Just you can go online, and so it's because it's dependent on different factors. So there is a formula because it depends on your weight, your height, your age, your sex, so whether you're a man or a woman, and then your level of physical activity, you know, how active you are. So those 5 different factors are put into a formula. Let me not complicate it and share the formula with you. You can go online and search for calorie calculator or calorie allowance calculator. There are free calculators online. It will ask you all these things I just asked you. It's ask you whether you're a man or a woman. It'll ask you for your age, ask you for your weight, for your height. It'll ask you for how physically active you are. When you enter everything, then it can tell you how many calories you should be eating per day to like maintain your weight. Now, to lose weight, you need to eat less than that number, right? How do we know your calorie? Okay, I think I just answered that. Okay. Fantastic. All right. Do we have any other questions? Questions. All right. You are very welcome, Ibiyami. Someone says, if I don't achieve my goal at the end of the 3 months, do I have to? So we have people who like stay on the program and just like continue. No, you're not paying for another 3 months. because not everybody's going to achieve their goal in 3 months. Like I said, the goal of the program is to help you drop like 15 kg, right, in those 3 months. And some of us are trying to lose 20, 25. I mean, situation, for example, right? She lost 50 kg. She did not lose 50 kg in 3 months, right? It took her a year. But I mean, she was inside the group. She continued with the program till she finally got to her goal, right? So I mean, at the end of the day, not everybody. Someone say, is salmon like Titus terms of oil? Thank you very much. Exactly. Salmon is like that too. Salmon is a fatty fish, which means that it has more calories than your white fishes like your tilapia or your croaker or your hake. Hake is what's it in Yoruba? This smoked round fish. Is it panla? Yes, panla. Right? That's also a white fish. But salmon, mackerel, which is Titus, those are fatty fishes. And again, it's not like you can't eat them, but you have to be aware that they have like much higher calories, and so you have to be careful with the quantity that you do. The quantity I would do of croaker will not be the same quantity that I would do of Titus. You guys, thank you, Jerry. Mala, yes. Fantastic. Okay. All right. All right, everyone. For those who have joined, I honestly cannot wait to meet you inside the program. And if you still have questions, whether about the program or anything else, please find me anywhere that you find me and you can ask. Okay. All right, guys. Have an amazing night. Or if you're in the diaspora and it's still day, enjoy the rest of your day. And I will see you guys soon. Okay. All right. How do you access the replay? I said click the this same YouTube link that brought you here. Once I end the class now, just come back and click it, and you have access to the replay. The video will start from the beginning. It's basically replay. Once I end the class, the same link you used to join the live class is the same link for the replay. Okay. All right, guys. Bye. Bye.